After Peter Sam came back from Wales, 2 girls were washing him down so he can be spotless again. Their names are Kathy and Lizzie. They were hot and bothered, but wanted to get paid for cleaning him. Peter Sam decided to tease them a little.
You know, Tally Lynn cleaned me up very well. If you want to be as good as them, then I would be extra clean to work on the railway again.
But the 2 girls didn't find that funny at all.
Excuse me? We're working as hard as we can, and if you don't like it, then we'll just leave.
Now hold on there. I was just teasing you. You're doing a great job, and I feel like I'm clean already. I'm sure one of the workmen will pay you well before you go back to Tally Lynn with your parents. What I meant was that the water there got me wet because something was wrong with it.
They stopped at their tracks and started to listen, but they ended up chatting so much that Peter Sam couldn't even start his true story.
This better be good, because I'm not going to waste my time if this is a bad story.
Shh! Kathy, let him tell his story.
Sorry, but this engine already gave us a hard time today, and I won't let him do it again.
Are you two finished yet?
They stopped talking and stayed silent so he could talk.
Thank you. Now let me tell you what happened. It was a big day for me because I had to take a big express train, so I went to the water tower and my driver filled up my tank. However, as you two know, the water there isn't what it's like here.
Really? How different is it?
Well, the water from your place has this weird white stuff in it to keep it moist. At first, I thought it was nice and felt good, but not until later that day, as the water started to taste awful and I hated it.
Did you go back for a refill to see if it happens again?
No, that would have taken too much time. I just continued on with my day. When I go to the station, that's when it got much worse as I started to have a boiler ache. I told my crew about it, but before they could do anything about it, my funnel started to feel weird as well. Before I even knew what was happening, all the wet water burst out of my funnel and landed all over me. I couldn't go any further. It got all sticky by the time Tally Lynn took the express instead. I was happy that he was able to do it for me, but I was also embarrassed about what happened that day. Passengers would laugh at me when they passed by. The workmen cleaned all the white water off me all day, but on the positive note, they made sure that the white water was useful to use again after that, and there wasn't another problem like that again. And that's how I got wet with the water over there, so the way you two are cleaning me is much, much better.
The 2 girls couldn't help but laugh at his story and started to tease him back.
Now I remember. Father told us about that. Too bad we didn't take a pill to stop the boiler leak.
They don't need to take a pill, silly. It's Fireman should have been the one who was careful on what he's putting in him.
It must have taken the workmen ages to get that stuff off him. I can't imagine how hot and sweaty they were.
Peter Sam didn't say anything. He realized how silly it was for him to tell them the story. I think he better be careful with who he's talking to. Don't you?